Other shows we have for you to enjoy at myclassicradio.net. The Avengers was most certainly not a household name in South Africa prior to the radio series. With no national television service until 1976, the mechanism simply was not present in the country to show television programs to mass audiences. While many other countries reveled in the filmed adventures of John Steed and company, South Africa was not equipped to join in the fun. The series took Britain by storm and made a major impression in the American markets, being that greatest of rarities, a British series given a network transmission slot. However, as a filmed series, rather than a videotaped one, The Avengers was able to gain a modicum of exposure in South Africa through film rentals. Come and listen at myclassicradio.net. Other shows we have for you to enjoy at myclassicradio.net. 21 Precinct was a police drama broadcast on CBS from July 7, 1953, to July 26, 1956. It initially served as a summer replacement for My Friend Irma. The show was produced in cooperation with the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association of City of New York and adaptations from True Criminal in New York. The Policeman's Point of View. Historically, the 21st Precinct had been located near Gramercy Park, Manhattan. In 1929, the department reorganized the precinct numbering, and 21st designation was discontinued. No such precinct existed during the run, nor does a 21st precinct exist. However, the fictional precinct's territory closely corresponds to that of the Upper Side's 23rd precinct since 192. Come and listen at myclassicradio.net.
Copyrighted program created by the Rio Grande Oil Company. Los Angeles Police calling all cars, attention all cars. Attention all Los Angeles County Sheriff's cars, broadcast 108. A dead body has been found under the Spring Street Bridge in North Long Beach. That's all. Rose and Rose. Sensational announcement a few weeks ago, Rio Grande revolutionized the gasoline industry. Today, the independent dealers selling Rio Grande's new G-Gas have the gasoline bootleggers on the run. Refiners of sulfuric, carbon-laden gasolines are losing business, regardless of their cut prices, because motorists now know that no gasoline is safe to use unless it equals United States government specification number VBG-101. Rio Grande offers motorists the first low-price gasoline guaranteed to exceed this government specification. Rio Grande's new G-Gas sets a new high-quality standard in the low-price market. If you are tempted to buy cut-price gasoline, first ask to see a written guarantee that it meets government specifications. If it doesn't, don't buy it. Drive into a Rio Grande station. Look at the written guarantee on the G-Gas pump, proving that it exceeds United States government specifications. The new G-Gas is the finest gasoline in the low-price field. But make no mistake, fine as it is, Rio Grande's G-Gas is not as good a value as Rio Grande cracked gasoline. For very little more per gallon, you get 100% efficiency, tetra-ethyl, and police car performance. You see, Rio Grande's cracked gasoline is refined by a patented process so that it exceeds even government top-grade emergency specifications. That's why police officials of so many communities have chosen Kraft in competition with every other gasoline available to power more police cars, ambulances, fire engines, and other emergency equipment than any other brand. So if you are a user of low-priced gasoline, protect yourself by getting Rio Grande's guaranteed G-Gas. But if you want the best buy for your money, more speed, more power, more mileage, more value, then use the gasoline police cars use. Rio Grande Craft. Tonight, Calling All Cars presents as guest artist the well-known English stage and screen star, Miss Elsie Preston, who will be heard in tonight's dramatization in the part of Mrs. Sadie Ransom. And now it is our great pleasure to present Sheriff Gene Disbelief of Los Angeles County. Sheriff Disbelief. Good evening, my friends. There's no saying that there's honor among thieves. During the racketeer days of Prohibition, the press, the literature, and the cinema of the nation made much of this alleged stern code of ethics and honor which prevailed in the underworld. We law enforcement officers who should be in a position to know find little evidence of this asserted quality in the criminal. We find the opposite. There is no honor among thieves. Yes, habitual lawbreaker we find is a conscienceless creature who is interested only in saving himself. The story which we bring you tonight from the office of my Bureau of Investigation tells of a group of self-styled hard guys who operated upon this unsound logic. They ran true to form, just as they all do. For when you bring any would-be big-shot criminal out into the open and take his gun away from him, he becomes the most spineless, loathsome, and skulking parasite our civilization has produced, and foolishly tolerates. Now a word to the youngsters who may be listening. Don't believe that these criminals you hear about on Calling All Cars are dashing, heroic, and romantic figures, for they are not. They are dishonest, lazy, and stupid. Dishonest and lazy because they would rather steal and earn a living. Stupid because they think they can get away with it. And boys and girls, they never do. It is a few days after Christmas in 1932. Mrs. Grace Walsh and two girl friends who are house guests had just retired when there was a knock at the door. Bertha Gray, one of the guests, goes to the door.
Who's there?
Is Grace home?
Who is it?
I'll phone her. Let her hear.
Just a minute. What do you want, River?
Never mind what we want.
Well, look here now. You can't push me off me like that.
sorry.
Don't be good. Please, it's a hurry up and get me out that Bertha. Oh, please.
Sure, I'll let you have it.
Don't hold that gun and you scare me.
All right, be quiet then.
Just a minute there, Mrs. Walsh. Where do you think you're going?
Why, what is it?
Back in the bedroom there. I want to talk to you. You two, into the bedroom here.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. Joe.
Yeah?
Come on in here. Shorty, frisk the joint.
Okay.
What are you going to do, kill us?
Oh, no, don't worry. You two just sit down on the bed there, back to back. That's it. Now, Joe, tie them together with a bed sheet.
All right.
Fine. This is a pair of Siamese twins. Now, Mrs. Walsh, give me a diamond ring.
I haven't any ring.
Listen, lady, I ain't got any kind of monkey. Now, you give me those rings or I'll let this jet go right in your face. You look pretty then, wouldn't you? A hot lead slug might make your mascara run a little, huh?
You can't frighten me, you hoodlum.
I ain't trying to. I'm just telling you what's going to happen to you unless you give and give quick.
Oh, tell him, Grace. Let him have the ring. Why, my goodness, if he shot me, the bullet might kill me, too. He hasn't got the nerve.
Oh, no? I'll give you three to tell me where they are. 1, 2.
Oh, Grace, for heaven's sake, tell him. Are the rings all you want?
What else you got?
Nothing.
You don't think we're interested in your mouths, do you? Where are the rings?
They're hidden in my shoe under the bed.
Huh?
Right in front of you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is this all there is?
Yes. You can't get anything for those rings now. You know diamonds are cheap.
Oh, no.
So you can't get $100 for them.
I'm afraid you're right. That guy sure played us for suckers, putting a finger on this joint. Well, he said the stuff was worth $1,000.
It cost me nearly $1,000, but you can't get over $100 for them. You try to sell it to a friend. But of course, I know where you can get more for them.
Where?
I'll buy them back from you.
For how much?
I'll give you $500 for them. It means a lot to me. They have a sentimental value.
Going back to you and have you squawk to the bulls? Not much.
I won't squawk. I swear it to you.
You'd better not squawk. Look here. See these plugs in this gas? We'll fill you full of them if you
But
squawk.
I won't. I just want to get my rings back.
Well, I'll get in touch with a man who'll talk to you about it in a couple of days.
Thanks a lot.
And remember, no squawking to the top.
Aren't you going to untie us?
No, that mall that's outside in the other room will unleash you when she wakes up. Come on, boys, let's get out of here.
I must say you three are perfect gentlemen.
And a half hour later, in the apartment of Mrs. Sadie Ransom, proprietor of the Elite Hotel on South Broadway, the three thugs are crouched around the kitchen table inspecting their meals.
Hey, Sadie, got a pair of pliers?
Yes, there is in here.
Bring them in.
Okay, honey.
Daddy, did you call that double-crossing Scots in time to get up here?
Yeah.
Can you imagine it singing a joint like that for us? Guaranteeing us that there'd be $1,000 at least in it? Oh, we get a free bum diamond ring.
Here the pliers, honey.
Okay, thanks. Now, just try these sparklers out of the settings. Oh, the gold away.
Well, how about that one there? That's pretty swell-looking stone. That set in itself ought to be worth something.
All right, we'll keep that one the way it is.
Say, Mickey,
What is it, Joe?
I don't like the look of this thing.
What do you mean?
I want to get out.
Okay, get out.
Yeah, but I want my cut.
How can I give you a cut when I don't know what it's going to be?
Well, you could give me, say, $30, and I'll forget I ever went down there with you.
What's the matter? Got cold feet?
I don't know, Mickey. I just don't like it.
Okay, strong then.
When do I get the dough?
When we paddle the ice, I'll let you know.
Okay, Mickey. No hard feelings.
Forget it.
You know how it is with the wife and the kids, and I don't want to get in those
Yeah, I
feelings.
know how it is. Now it's strong.
Well, so long, Mickey.
Go on.
What a yellow rat he is.
We'll have to keep an eye on him. He'd squeal at the top of a hat.
Don't you think we ought to bump him off and make sure he don't?
Not yet. Just keep an eye on him. See where that is, will you, Sadie?
Okay. It's set, Mickey.
Send him in here.
Well, both how did we go?
Oh, you double-crosser. We ought to rub you
Now,
out.
wait a minute. What's the beef? I ain't done nothing.
You told us there was a grand in rocks down there.
Well, there is.
Here,
You
told
done?
us. Told us a grand? Look, 3 bum rings. They worth $100. The day myself say so.
You offered to buy them back for $500. That's the most we could get for them anyway.
Now, wait a minute, you guys. How much do you know about diamonds?
Well, anybody can see that these aren't worth anything.
Yeah? That's all you know about it.
We ought to rub you out for giving us a bum seal like this.
I didn't give you no bum, sir. I can go out and get $1,000 for this one ring here alone. Let alone what you can get for the 2 smaller ones.
You can?
Sure.
Okay. You take the ring and get $1,000 for it.
Wait a minute, Mickey. You ain't gonna let this cheap pinhorn walk out of here with that rock, are you?
Say, Shorty, I heard about enough out of you.
You ain't heard nothing yet. I got a mind to fix you.
All right, Shorty, cool
I
on.
didn't see no sense in letting this mug have the ring.
Listen, Shorty, he knows where to peddle it and we don't, see?
Well, I'd rather get 100 for it and have the cents in my pocket than let him sell it for $1,000 and never see the color of his money.
I ain't gonna take a powder on you.
How do I know that?
Listen, Shorty, Stocks is on the up and up. He'll do the right thing.
Well, if he don't, I'll take him for a nice long ride.
You sure sound like a tough guy, Shorty.
I know my racket. And I say you don't get the ring.
And I say he does. You want to make something of that?
Well, if he don't walk back here with $1,000, it'll be on your neck too, Mickey.
Don't worry, boys. I'll get you $1,000 for it. I know a gambler down on Spring Street. He'll buy it.
To the gambler on Spring Street goes Stock Brewer, the finger man. Within a half hour, he's sitting in the big Stock's office.
Well, folks, what can I do for you?
Only little girl.
I ain't lending money.
And that security.
What?
That's what?
Ain't worth much.
I know it.
Where'd you get it?
What do you care?
I don't.
How much?
Oh, let you have $100 on it.
That's okay.
There you are.
Thanks.
Can do a little gambling?
Maybe.
Stock does a little gambling that night, and before he leaves the joint, he has lost $100. Next morning, Mickey calls him.
Hello?
Hello, Pat. This is Mickey.
Yeah?
You get the dough for that ring?
Hey, Mickey, I'm in a spot about that.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, to tell you the truth, Mickey, I lost the ring.
You lost it?
Yeah.
Where?
If I knew, I'd go find it. I stuck it in my vest pocket when I left your joint last night. When I got downtown, it wasn't there. There was a hole in my pocket.
You know where that puts me with Shorty.
Yeah, I know, Mickey, and I'll try to make it up. Just give me a couple of days, and I'll raise some dough somewhere.
You better raise some dough, and you better raise it fast.
And that is the last Mickey hears of Scott. Several days go by, and he and Shorty travel to Long Beach to try to find him, but no one has seen Scott for a week. Shorty is growing impatient. 2 weeks after the robbery, he is sitting with a friend, waiting home too.
If you ask me, Bill, I think they're pulling a double false on us. My guess is that Scott stole the ring and split the dough with Mickey. I think that mug is holding out.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I never did like Mickey anyway.
Well, you know nobody can double cross me and get away with it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to have a showdown on this thing right now.
Well, if you need any help, it's not on me.
Okay, you're in.
What are you going to do for it?
I'm going to call Mickey over at Sadie's place and give him just one more chance. Did he take care of him?
Hello? Is Mickey there?
Yeah. Hey, Mickey.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello?
Mickey's sorry, Mickey.
Yeah? I ain't heard from him.
I'm getting tired, Mickey. You get that dough before midnight tonight. I'll be over your field waiting for it. And I'll pay it freely.
What was it, honey?
Nothing. I just got 12 hours to live, that's all. But Mickey does not wait until this night. By 8 o'clock on the evening of January 17th, he enters Bill's apartment.
Hello, boys. Hello, Mickey.
Hello, Mickey. What's some beer? I never touched dinner there. I forgot.
Well, how about it, Mickey? You got the dough?
No. Now, look here, Shorty. You got to be reasonable about this.
I've been reasonable, Mickey. Now I want that dough.
Did I tell you I can't find Scott?
I told you not to give him the rock in the first place.
I know you did, but I thought he was on the up and up. How was I to know he crossed us up?
Well, I could tell by looking at him.
Anyway, I don't think he has crossed us up. He lost the ring and he's trying to raise the dough somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
Sure. Naturally, you don't want to get in touch with me until he has it.
Mickey, you talk like a baby now.
Well, I believe his story.
Well, I don't. Now, listen. I'll keep you until midnight to get that dough.
I know, but Christ, what do you want me to do? Blow up a bank? I can't do anything. My hands are tied.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go down to Long Beach and try and find that house. And if we do, we'll get that dough out of him or drop him off the dock in a barrel of wet cement. I'm sick and tired of this stuff.
I want to see him just as bad as you do.
Yeah, I'll bet you do. Come along, Bill. We might need your help.
Yeah, you might as good. The 3 men get into Mrs. Ransom's car, which Shorty had previously borrowed, and start for Long Beach. But they never arrive. As they are approaching the Spring Street Bridge over the San Gabriel River north of the city. Got any idea where you're going to look for Scott?
Yeah, I have, Mickey.
How about you here, Shorty?
It's good to me. Pull up.
There's nothing out here. No houses, nothing. What is Coxby doing out here?
I ain't interested in that. Get out.
What for?
Don't give me no argument. Get out.
What's your big idea, Shorty?
This is the showdown. You understand?
Yes, but...
I'm doing the talking. Your turn to come next. I want to know what you did with the money from that rock.
I never got no money for that rock. I told you the truth. Scott stole me and told me he lost it, and I ain't seen him or the ring since.
You're lying, Mickey. Scott stole that ring and you split the dough.
That isn't true, Shorty.
Listen, Mickey. Nobody's ever double-crossed me and got away with it. Now, what you do with your part of the money?
I ain't got no cut, Shorty. I swear to God I ain't.
What is this stuff I want you to do? Shorty, give it to him. Never mind.
No, Shorty, Bill, for God's sake, don't. I've been telling you the truth. I swear I
Now, you can't take it, huh, Mickey?
Sure I can take it. Sure I can.
I got more guts than you ever had. I ain't got nothing to lose but my life. I'm clean. I'm on the up and up. Go on, rub me out. Rub me out and see if you can take it. You're a big shot with a rod in your face, ain't you? You cheap little hijacker.
Yeah.
Well, can't you do a better job on that?
Here. That did the work. Come on, Bill. Let's dump him over this bridge here. Come on. There he goes.
Sheriff's office. Barnes speaking.
The dead man down here, he's been shot.
And where?
Under the Twin Creek Bridge, where Twin Creek crosses the San Gabriel River north of Long Beach.
Who's speaking?
Well, I don't want to tell you.
Why not?
Well, I was out with some other guy's wife when I found the body. I don't want to be mixed up in this. You just come on down here. You'll find it.
Captain Bright and Deputy Sheriff Brewster, Pentrey, Contreras, Hutchinson, and Barnard drive quickly to the scene of the crime, where they find Mickey's body drilled by bullets lying in the mud of the river bottom. A powerful automobile searchlight play on the scene. The officers go over every square inch of ground for speed.
Yes? What is it, Pentrey? Oh, hard. I just found the victim's coat. The Light Hotel, South Broadway. Mrs. Sadie Ransom, proprietor. Connor, go to this address and see if you can get a line on this spot. Better take your hat and watch along with you and bring this wrench and move down to the morgue to identify the body. It'll be there by the time you arrive. Yes, sir. Right away.
And while Deputy Sheriff Warner is speeding toward Los Angeles, Shorty returns to the hotel.
Oh, Shorty, I've been going nearly crazy. Where is it?
Take it easy, baby. Take it easy.
What you doing? What happened?
Making an attack. Those double crossers.
What do you mean? Shorty, where's Mickey? For Pete's sake, tell me.
Mickey's dead. I bumped him off. Oh, I'll pipe down your street instead. He's dead, please.
Dead? Mickey? Dead? No. No. I can't believe it.
It's so.
And you killed him?
Yes.
I love you so, Shorty. Oh, Shorty.
He never thought it. He told me he shot, sold him, and stick it on. You know the fight. You get the pass on me, and I let him have it. Listen, baby, keep this straight. This is the fourth time they double-crossed me, and they've all gone the same way. There's none of them double-crossed me here, isn't it?
Shorty, I just...
Okay, and keep the time back. Stop with the bulls now. I'm taking powder. You talk to him, you don't know nothing, see?
Yes? What is it?
Is this one of your cards?
Yes. Why?
I'm from the sheriff's office.
What's the matter? Is anything wrong?
Yes. You recognize this hat and wristwatch?
Why, yes. I think they belong to Mickey Owens, aboard just now.
That's fine. Put on your hat and coat. We're going to the morgue. Where have you got that Long Beach shooting poster? Right there behind you. Pull down the seat, will you? Thanks. Well, is that the body of Mickey Arno, your boarder, Mrs. Ransom?
And the next morning, Captain Bright holds a council of war with his men, who have spent half the night setting up on Mickey Arno's friends, acquaintances, and relatives.
Well, boys, what have you got? Well, after Mrs. Ransom identified the body, she took me out to Compton, where I interviewed Arno's brother-in-law. From him, I learned the identity of Joe Entriante. He's been mixed up with Arno in some shady deals. I asked Contreras to bring him in.
Where is he now, Contreras?
I got him outside, Captain.
Good. We'll question him a little later. Hello? Yes, he's right here. Just a minute. See you, Barnard.
Oh, thanks, sir. Hello? Yes? It is, eh? Okay, I'll be right out. Hey, he's just walked into Mrs. Ransom. You see, another fellow of Arnold. Mrs. Ransom promised me. She took me off and she came around. I'll see you later, boys.
Okay. Better bring me this man of yours, Contreras.
Yes, sir. All right, come on in, sir. Yes, sir. Sit down. Over there. Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Joe Enciante.
Did you kill Mr. Yerno?
No.
Who did?
I don't know.
You know Mr. Yerno?
Yes.
How long?
About 4 months.
You know Shorty Hayes?
Yes.
What did you kill Mickey for?
I didn't kill him.
We know you're mixed up with some shady deals with him.
I ain't mixed up in murder. I got a wife and kids. I ain't part.
What jobs were you on with Mickey?
Oh, I wasn't on any jobs with him.
We know different.
Well, only one.
Where?
I only drove the car down and drove it back. I'm clean, I tell you. I just drove Mickey down there. Mickey and Shorty. Then I drove him back, and they showed me some diamonds when they got back.
How many diamonds?
Oh, a couple of 3 rings. I'm clean, I tell you.
When was this?
Oh, Christmas week sometime.
Sounds like that Grace Walsh robbery, Jed. Right. What did you murder him for?
I didn't murder Mickey. I ain't seen Mickey since that night. All right. I was in on that robbery. But I didn't do no butt off.
All right, then. Start talking about that robbery. And while Deputy Sheriff Barner speeds toward Mrs. Ransom's hotel, Joe Enciante still tells the details of the Grace Walsh robbery. Talks fast to save his neck from the long stretch from which there is no rebound. And at the hotel of Mrs. Ransom.
Oh, Mrs. Ransom, what is it?
He just went out to take his cigarette.
What is this, a runaround?
No, I swear it isn't. Come in. Sit down. He'll be back in a minute.
I told you to keep him here.
It's okay. He'll be back. I ain't holding back on you. I've got a little girl. I hate getting mixed up in trouble.
When did you come back?
About half hour ago.
What did he say?
Well, he said, I read the paper, and I told him you were looking for him. And he said, what for? And I said, they want to question Mrs. Friends. They've got Joe this morning. And he turned around real quick and he said, what?
They did, eh?
And I said, 30, I said. Don't you think you better report to him? I told him I promised to call you. And he said, okay, call the fool. I can prove my alibi, all right?
And then you let him go again.
No, I didn't. Listen, here he comes up the stairs now.
Okay.
This is Deputy Sheriff Barner, Shorty.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want to ask you a few questions, Shorty.
Okay with me.
Want to take a ride down to the captain's office?
Sure, I just love to ride in police cars. Come on, let's go.
Cocky, self-assured, Shorty Hayes accompanies Deputy Sheriff Barner to headquarters, there to face Captain Bright.
What's your name?
Fred Hayes.
Have you been arrested before?
Yes, twice.
What for?
People pass once, they $10 fine.
And the second time?
Pick up for drunk, then they let me go.
This picture here, Marcelo County number 72228. Who is that Hermione Hayes? You?
Yes.
I know you, yes, huh?
Yes?
Who is Fred Bates?
I don't know.
Fred Miller.
Never heard of him.
And Joe Miller. That's the one that wrote the joke book.
I don't know.
Really, your memory is bad. But they're all idiots for Fred Hayes. How many times have you been in this jail?
Twice. Only 2 times I haven't been in jail in my life.
Oh, come on now, sure. You got a record as long as my arm. It's all here in this car. Suspicious of burglary, forgery, passing bad checks. You've been on the bad book for 5 years. You're an ex-con, and you served 2 years with a 14-year sleep in Clinton. Isn't that right?
Well, what are you asking me for? You didn't know all about me.
You're darn right I do, and a lot more. Now, why did you kill Mr. Yerno?
I didn't kill Mr. Yerno.
Ever own a gun?
No.
And what did you carry empty shells around in your pocket for? Sound like loose change?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You showed Mrs. Ransom a handful of empty shells after you came back and told her that you bumped off Eno. Now, why did you do that?
I ain't talking.
No? Well, that won't do you any good. What did you do with the diamonds you stole from Mrs. Walsh in Long Beach Christmas week?
I ain't talking.
And how about that poor girl you smacked in the kisser?
I never smacked any woman in the kitchen.
No? And Mrs. Ransom tells you she threatened to bump her off if she talked.
Well, I can take the truth, but I ain't going around smacking dames or threatening any dames.
You got some interesting witnesses lined up who would say you did. Mrs. Walsh has already identified your picture.
I never smacked any dames except that mile I hit with a beer bottle once. I didn't hurt him none. And she had coming to her anyway.
Now, we got Joe Enciante upstairs, and he told us all about that robbery in Long Beach. And the boys are bringing in Scotch Brewer. And Mrs. Ransom is worried more about her little daughter's future than she is about your threat. And she told us all that she knows. And that'll be enough to put you in a tough spot.
Listen, I can take it, see? You can't scare me.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to make you see sense.
Looks like I'm going away for a long time. Looks like my neck's going to stretch. But I can take it, see? Boy, how I can take it. You can't scare me. You can't make me talk. I'm hot.
Who was in on the job with you?
I ain't talking.
Why did you bump off Mickey?
I ain't talking.
Why did you bump off Mickey Urno?
I ain't talking.
Only what?
Only I can take it, see? Boy, how I can take it. Go ahead, shake my neck. I can take it like a man.
Chief Criminal Deputy Sheriff Bright and his assistant officers got them all. Shorty Hayes received a life term in San Quentin for murder, and Bill Doolin, his partner in crime, got the same measure of justice. Sox Brewer went to San Quentin for robbery, and Joe Entriante, pleading guilty to robbery, got 2 years in the county road camp and 8 more years probation. The ironic part of the thing is that Mickey Urno had been honest with Shorty, but Shorty operated on the opposite theory from that of your law enforcement officers. With him, everyone was guilty until he proved himself innocent, and he didn't give hapless Mickey Urno a chance to make the proof.
Thank you, Sheriff Hayes. Please, to boys and girls, Rio Grande offers free gifts. And to all motorists, Rio Grande offers more speed than you can ever use, more power than you'll ever need, more mileage, more value for your money. You get all these extra features free with every gallon of Rio Grande cracked gasoline. And it costs you no more to buy this tetraethyl treated gasoline, refined by the most costly and elaborate cracking process known. This patented process gives you something found in no other gasoline. Police car performance.
Calling all cars, attention all cars. Attention all Los Angeles County Sheriff's cars. Cancellation brought 108. Regarding a dead body found north of Long Beach. This case is now closed. That's all. Close the case.
Get your latest copy of the Calling All Cars News, given away wherever Rio Grande cracked gasoline is sold. This is your narrator, Frederick Winslow, bidding you good night for the Rio Grande Oil Company.